We begin in Gaza, where a humanitarian crisis is spiraling. The U.S. is sending envoy Steve Witkoff to inspect chaotic food aid distribution after dozens of Palestinians were killed trying to secure food. Conflicting accounts cloud the tragedy. Gaza's health ministry blames Israeli fire while Israel claims it targeted only those posing threats. Aid remains scarce, and famine warnings grow louder as distribution systems collapse. The U.S. envoy's visit signals rising international alarm, but for Gaza's civilians, relief still feels out of reach. The crisis deepens, with no clear end in sight. In Singapore, a sinkhole rescue by migrant workers has sparked a national debate. Their heroism, caught on camera, forced the country to confront the harsh realities these workers face. Low pay, long hours, and unsafe transport. The image of these men saving a life while risking their own has reignited calls for reform. Lawmakers can no longer ignore the need for safer, more dignified conditions. The sinkhole became a symbol, exposing the debt Singapore owes its migrant workforce. A moment of crisis has opened the door for overdue change. In Ukraine, the fight against corruption just scored a major win. After Parliament passed a law threatening anti-corruption agencies, thousands of young Ukrainians took to the streets. Their protests forced President Zelensky to veto the bill, siding with reformers. This rare move shows the power of public mobilization, even in wartime. For Ukraine's youth, a transparent democracy remains non-negotiable. The struggle for reform continues, but this was a pivotal victory. At the AIG Women's Open in St. Andrews, Japan's Eri Okayama and Ryo Takeda share the early lead. Their impressive rounds set the pace, but England's Woad is in pursuit, 5 shots back. The stage is set for a dramatic weekend as challengers aim to close the gap. The world's best are vying for glory on golf's most historic course. Expect a thrilling finish. In cricket, England and India's final test opened with drama and frustration. England's bowlers dazzled but failed to capitalize, letting India off the hook with missed chances. India, meanwhile, couldn't build commanding partnerships. The match is finely balanced, with both teams searching for momentum heading into day 2. The battle is far from over. On the trade front, President Trump extended a deal with Mexico but slapped new tariffs on South Korea and Brazil. These moves, part of an America First strategy, have rattled global markets and strained alliances. A looming deadline threatens even broader tariffs if demands aren't met. It's a high-stakes game of negotiation and pressure. The world watches as trade tensions escalate. In tech, a campaign by an anti-porn group pressured Visa and MasterCard to cut off payments for thousands of video games. Fearing backlash, payment processors forced platforms to remove or hide games deemed objectionable. Developers and players call it backdoor censorship. Financial firms now decide what content survives. The purge has hit indie creators hardest, sparking outrage over free expression. This episode exposes the hidden power of payment processors in shaping digital culture. The debate over who controls online content is just beginning. That's your global briefing. 7 stories shaping our world. If you found this valuable, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for daily updates. Share your thoughts in the comments. Which story stood out to you? Your perspective matters. Let's keep the conversation going. I'm Kemraj Rawat. Thanks for watching.